Hi, I'm Ashley Watt, rodeo coach of the Lakeland College Rustlers rodeo team. For over 40 years, rodeo has been a huge part of college life here at Lakeland College. We have one of the largest rodeo clubs and most successful rodeo teams in Western Canada. Our team is made up of students from all over Canada that come to Lakeland College for post-secondary education and to improve their rodeo skills. This gives students another opportunity to continue on their path to becoming a rodeo champion. The rodeo team competes in several rodeos throughout Alberta and Saskatchewan as part of the Canadian Intercollegiate Rodeo Association. Along with the rodeo team, our rodeo club members are able to practice on a weekly basis in our equine center facility located on the college farm. One of the biggest benefits of being a member of our rodeo club is that students are able to bring their horse with them to campus. We house over 75 horses right here on our Lakeland College student farm. Looking forward to having you a part of our rodeo team in the near future.
Hi, welcome to Lakeland College. I'm Danielle White. I'm an enrollment specialist, and I'm here to take you on a tour of Lakeland College. Here in Student Services, this is where you can come and talk to them about paying your fees, adding money to your printing, or coming and talking to them about your student ID if you've lost it or need to replace it. You can also find financial aid here, so if you want to talk about loans, scholarships, awards, bursaries. You can also come and find our nurse and counseling services here as well, or Karen's office, to learn more about your educational options, how you study, and expand on those skills. Across the hall, we have our security crew, who if you happen to lock yourself out, you give them a call. If you feel unsafe and need to walk home, you can talk to them as well. Across the hall, you'll also see our Student Employment Board, which is where you can look up any job possibilities. We want you to be hired as soon as you graduate. Welcome to the Commons. This is where you can get any assistance for your educational needs. If you're looking for research material, study time, a computer lab, or a place to print off your materials or projects, this is where you can come. Our information technology site will also assist you with any of your Wi-Fi, login, password needs. We have our computer labs here for you, so if you don't have a laptop or you need to get out of dorms for a bit, you can come to our computer labs and utilize those. There are also several different breakout session rooms where you can get into your groups, practice presentations, and go over any study materials you might need. In our learner success and accessibility services, if you've ever had an assessment done in high school and you need, say, longer time or a reader during exams, you can also visit our accessibility services for any peer tutoring needs. Welcome to the bookstore. This is where you can get any and all of your textbook needs, supplies from pens, pencils, and measuring tapes, to also all of your fun Lakeland swag to represent those nice t-shirts, sweaters, backpacks. If you're just feeling a stress-free shopping break. Also, you can add money to your printing account if you happen to run out. Welcome to Human Services. This crew is what I consider the heart of the school. They are very caring and they deal with people on a regular basis. Some of the courses that you can take with them are Educational Assistant, Early Learning and Childcare, both a certificate or a diploma, and our Child and Youth Care Diploma working with at-risk youth. Please check out also their online programs, which you can do in French if you are bilingual. One of the things I love about any of these programs is you get a practicum at the end of each semester. You also get to interact with our daycare that's on campus. Our American Sign Language Deaf Culture Studies and our American Sign Language and Interpreter program are both offered under Human Services, but in Edmonton, just a little ways down the road. We also have our Animal Assisted Wellness Certificate and our Community Mental Health Certificate. Both of these are post-credentials, and if you're currently in the industry, I highly recommend checking them out. Welcome to our Interior Design Wing. Here, our interior design students are here for a 2-year diploma. They are nationally accredited with the NKBA Association. The interior design program has gone on to win many awards, 16 years running in fact. Our students have access to 24/7 computer labs, so your creativity, if it's going at 11 o'clock at night, can still continue. Starting out with some hand rendering, growing and expanding onto your computer lab work, and being able to come up with apartments, condos, complexes, and how a room all flows together. It's a bit of what you get to learn here. This is one area I always like to point out at the end of Bentley Building is our computer labs for the Academic Link. So if you're looking for Academic Link computer labs, you're going to actually walk down the hall of the Bentley Building and run into it. Welcome to our newly renovated Academic Link Science Labs. Our environmental science and agriculture sciences get to utilize these labs. This is where you get to learn outside of your textbook. You get to put it to practical use within the science labs here, as well as outdoors, studying all the variations of soil, water, plants, and animals. Welcome to our Trade Center, home of our pre-employment and apprenticeship programs. Our pre-employment programs, pre-employment electrical, as well as welding. Our apprenticeship programs involve welding, electrical, carpentry, heavy equipment technicians, automotive service, and parts technicians, which can also be done online. In our trades facilities, a lot of the classrooms and offices for your instructors are upstairs and the labs are downstairs. Our trades labs and workshops are fully equipped with the best technology that you could need. Welcome to the Mead Building, home of our agriculture science, so you guys will enjoy the tiered classrooms, the TVs, the labs, as well. Our student-managed farm office is in here. If you're having questions about your classrooms or your course that you are taking, your ag academic advisor would be the person to talk to. As well, down this hallway, I find it very colorful because it's also home for all our club boards. Come and see what you'd like to experience at Lakeland. One of the main parts in our agriculture sciences is our student-managed farm powered by New Holland. So let's go check it out. We're going to head over to the Emergency Training Center, which is just across the road. Welcome to the Emergency Training Center, home of the Emergency Services Technology Diploma, our 12-week firefighter training certificate, and our Bachelor of Applied Business in Emergency Services. As a school that has been here since 1959, we are well steeped in our history and tradition, and we utilize that in our emergency services training. At the Emergency Training Center, we have had attracted students from all over Canada. We also have a wide base of industrial clients who come and practice on our fire field on a regular basis. Here's one of where you get to start on your bookwork. So first things first, you do need to have some knowledge before you get started and get to go play out in the fire field. So that requires some textbook training, some lectures. We're here to teach you the standard of NFPA and Pro Board certifications. Here's our student lounge area. So this is a place where you can come and utilize some computers. If you've packed a lunch, you can come and chill here. It's also a nice space to just sit and study, review some of your materials in between classes, or have a study break after class. Here at the lecture theater, this is where you would come for your grad presentations. This is also where some of your examinations will be held. This is where we have a few guest lecturers so that you can meet different people in different departments, as well as there are some who are recruiting to hire. The helmets that are in this hallway are from many, many platoons and students that have walked the halls. Started out as getting an old helmet to sign by the class and leave their picture, and it has grown into some beautifully done helmets with airbrushing, paint, wood, different variations, all of which leave a little bit of a hint of what that class was like and their legacy. While you're in this hallway, you'll learn about dangerous goods. You'll have our extinguisher lab, which is where we do have courses where you can learn to test and refill our fire extinguishers and our VA cylinders. You'll have time with Mr. Todd Field, retrieving equipment, marking checklists, and making sure you have all the equipment you need for the week. Out here in the bays, this is set up exactly as a fire hall would be, with your trucks, your boots, and all of your equipment. You learn how to fill your BA cylinders. You also get to learn on a variety of different trucks, from aerial to pump trucks to the vehicle extrication. Here in the Bridges building is home to our Emergency Services Technology Diploma students. In the Emergency Services Technology Diploma program, you can choose from 2 streams to get your medical or your fire specializations. In this program, there is a practicum involved, as well as your everyday experience. Your on-site practicum calls are made as realistic as possible. We make it as real life as possible to a fire hall. In a fire hall, there is structure for a reason. You are literally saving the person in front of you and behind you, as well as the people that you're going into a fire for. You get to see a lot of this take place, whether it's the incident command system, your safeties, your buddy checks, all of this is extremely important. After a full day of classroom and lectures and work in the field, it's time to hit the gym over at the rec center. Welcome to the rec center. We want you to be as healthy and well-rounded as possible while you are attending school, and we get that that is more than just books. Here's a great opportunity for you to learn how to wall climb, maybe scuba dive, take part in the different clubs and activities. There are also many different dorm wars parties that are happening here. Get your competition on and try to get into the Deltas next year. Residence Village, your home away from home. There's free laundry, free parking, free Wi-Fi. Living on campus is very convenient. The school is right nice and close. Your farm checks are but a step or 2 away. Spurs is your connection to all student activities. It is home of the SA. They plan and coordinate many activities that happen on campus and all of the social activities. We know that's a big part of being a college student, and we want you to have the most fun. One of the things I loved when I lived on campus was the creation of my extra family. We got to have movie nights, we would chill, we would relax, we could study if we wanted to. It was just that safe feeling of being on campus in a nice place. You could have your alone time if you wanted to, but there was also a nice mix between our mature dorms, our social dorms, our quiet dorms. It's about what suits your personality and finding that home. Come and join the rest of your Lakeland family, get the full experience, and take in every moment of your college opportunities.
I hope you enjoyed the virtual tour of Lakeland College, as well as some great footage of our student athletes in action. My name is Alan Rogan, and I'm proud to be the athletic director at Lakeland College. Normally by this time of the year, our coaches would have been out on the road, traveling tournaments and events, speaking to coaches and parents and prospective student athletes to see if they have what it takes to become a Lakeland Rustler. Unfortunately, this year, we've had to make a few modifications to how we contact and recruit prospective student athletes. This recruitment video is a holistic approach to show recruits the many positive opportunities they can experience while at Lakeland. Instead of bringing you to Lakeland, we have taken Lakeland to you. Each year, our Rustler programs are tasked with finding success in our three foundational pillars that we refer to as the 3 C's. Success in the classroom, success in the community, and success in competition. To find success in the classroom, there are 4 legs that hold up this academic pillar. The first leg is our great faculty. They work with all students to help them achieve their highest academic potential. Our faculty put in a significant amount of time to create a positive learning environment where students are not just a number. A couple of years ago, Lakeland College placed first in campus rankings as having the most approachable faculty among other colleges in Canada. We are fortunate to have such a great group of instructors to teach our students in the classroom. The second leg is a great team we have in our Learning Commons. Although not all student athletes will utilize the resources available, many will. Supports like helping to find a tutor in the course you may be struggling in, lining up additional resources to maximize your learning potential, or setting up a time to meet with our counselors or wellness advisor to talk about some challenges you may be facing in your life. This great group of staff will be there for you. The third leg is our coaching staff. At the beginning of each year, our coaches will determine if additional resources or supports need to be put in place to assist student athletes on their team. This may include team study hall sessions, weekly or bi-weekly conversations with their coaches to discuss academic progress, or simply setting team or individual player goals for the semester or the year. The fourth leg is a very important one, and that is you. The faculty, Learning Commons, and coaching staff will all strongly encourage you to strive to attain your highest academic potential. Encouragement can only go so far though, and a focused effort is required from each student athlete to achieve academic success. Similar to your sport, the more effort and time you put in, the greater the result will be in the end. I am confident that if all 4 legs of the academic pillar are holding up their part, then academic success will occur. The second foundational pillar is success in the community. We are fortunate to receive great support from our communities of Lloydminster and Vermilion and surrounding areas. The support comes in a variety of ways, from sponsorship and donations to our members of our communities attending our competitions and cheering our Rustlers on to victory. Some say Lakeland has the best fans in the entire conference. We are also fortunate to have some great media coverage, whether that is newsprint, radio, or television. One of the benefits of being in a smaller city or community is that we receive a significant amount of coverage. And like many sport programs in our region, we are not a sideline or a back page story, we are a headline. We also challenge our programs to give back to our communities. Our teams run many sport camps over the year, as well as organize and run club programs in schools for a number of our sports. Some of our teams go into local schools to work with youth, and the Rustlers are also involved in a number of social awareness campaigns like Make Some Noise for Mental Health, Operation Christmas Child, and the annual food bank drive, just to name a few. As a department, we believe it is important that we give back to our communities that give so much to us. Our third foundational pillar is success in competition. The recent success Rustlers Athletics has had over the last few years is a key reason to why many student athletes have chosen Lakeland. In just the last 10 years, we have seen our athletic teams not only grow in numbers, but also in success. We have advanced from the mindset of our teams just being happy making it to the championships to all teams striving to attain a conference medal or banner each year. For a number of our teams, they also set and achieved goals of moving on to the national stage to compete for a national championship banner. In the past 4 years, we have had 8 Rustler teams qualify to compete at the national championships, with some bringing home medals. The success over the last number of years can be in part credited to some of our Rustler alumni who believed in our program's philosophy and worked hard to achieve their team goals. Our success can also be attributed to the efforts of our great coaching staff, who we have put into countless hours. Many have been with our program and department for years. Lastly, our administration has been very supportive of Rustler athletics and understand the value of what a strong athletic program brings to our institution. I hope this video has given you a bit of an idea of what Lakeland Rustler Athletics and our great institution is all about. If you are willing to work towards success in our 3 pillars, Lakeland may be the place for you. If you have additional questions or believe Lakeland is a fit for you, I would encourage you to reach out to the coach of the program you're interested in to carry on the conversation. I wish you the best of luck for the remainder of the year, and hopefully we'll see you in the fall.